Bless you, family. It is your Minister Mr. Sanders. We are back for another car conversation, your favorite car podcast. Again, for those that may be new to the car conversations, I am not holding my phone. I have to preference that because people used to be like, you holding the phone? And there was times where I actually was not holding my phone. My phone was on a handheld device, so I make that clear. The phone is on a handheld device. Shout out to the handheld device that I believe my mother-in-law got us a while back. So I am not holding the phone. But this morning I did want to talk to you guys. I love these car conversations. This gives me an opportunity to talk to you as I am driving to and from. Right now I am heading to work. But I wanted to make sure that we still had a chance to get our call. People have been letting me know how much they enjoyed. It's really been it has been years, y'all, since that I had posted videos of me, like, you know, doing things that's like on the spot type of videos. I'll post like clips of podcasts, but after a while I stopped making videos just because God told me to be still, and He told me to get back in the lab, start back reading again like I used to, start back listening to more videos, kind of increase my knowledge. I think I had really ran out of things to say, but now God has given me some more things I want to highlight. And so today we're going to talk about helping others succeed, helping others get ahead. You know, it's unfortunate that we live in a society where I want to see you do good but not better than me. Huh? I want to see you do good but not better than me. I'm going to say that one more time. I want to see you do good, but not better than me. And here's another thing I'll say. Do you even want to see that person do good? See, a lot of times we'll praise and we'll talk about, you know, how we're so great and we're so this, but a true person of greatness helps others to become great. If you really that guy, if you really that girl, there should be people that you can name. You should name them, right? Because that's between you and God and them. But there should be people that you can internally name that you know you have helped to open the door for. But see, again, what we have got to a point is that there's a jealousy. See, in this video, I'm going to talk a lot about jealousy. Not so much gatekeeping, because gatekeeping ain't the root. The root is jealousy. The root is, I'm afraid you're going to outdo me. So that's why we block the gate. That's why we make hard people to get ahead. That's why we don't take others with us when we climb that ladder, because we're afraid. If I get this person into my job, they're going to take my spot. If I get this person to this opportunity, they're going to outdo me. They're going to outwork me. They're going to outshine me. But here's the thing, though. You lighting that person candle is not going to put out their flame. Let me say that for those in the back. You lighting that person's candle is not going to put out your flame. See, here's the thing, family. When you light others, you also shine. When you light up others, you also shine. But we have this complex, it's an insecurity where if I help John succeed, then it's going to put me out. It's not. You actually going to win by helping John succeed, especially when you do it from a sincere, genuine place. You don't do it because you want to be able to have the gratification and do this to self. You do it because it's the right thing to do. And see, when you confident, secure, you know who you are, you have a sense of self, you don't worry about how it's going to affect you when you help other people. See, a true person that's really in tune with self, a true leader, a true person that want to help people succeed, they'll even teach a person the very same skill that they're good at. They'll help them because they understand that when you go to Walmart or these big stores, there's 18 type of styles of bread, 18 different brands of juice, 18 different brands of water, and guess what? They all get purchased. Guess what? They all get bought. Why? Because they all have their same value. You're not going to do how John do. John not going to do how Deja do. Deja not going to do how Maya do. Maya not going to do how Mary do or Sophia. Everybody's going to do what they do and operate on their own level. So it's no need to be in competition with each other, family. I'm not looking to compete. I'm looking to collaborate. Huh? I'm not looking to compete. I'm looking to collaborate. It's time out on this crabs in a bucket mindset. It's time out on us trying to outdo each other. The person you should be in competition with is yourself. I don't like how I showed up last week. I was impatient. I'm going to be more patient this week. I don't like last week that when I got to work, I didn't speak to my coworkers. I'm going to be more friendly when I clock in today. That's your competition. I don't like that I was lazy. I procrastinated that assignment. I'm going to make sure I set a timer. I don't like that I overslept. I'm going to make sure this week I get up on time. That's your competition. You trying to compete with somebody else is not your concern. You worry about what another man, another woman is doing, that's not your concern. Another root to this thing of us not wanting to help people is jealousy and envy. Get rid of that. That is not of God. You cannot succeed and strive and achieve righteousness and all the things that God wants you to have with a jealous and envious heart. Make the record clear. I'm not jealous or envious of nobody, nor have I ever been. My mother did not play that. I don't know if you knew that, but my mother's name is V-Shell. V-Shell didn't play them games and still don't. And I'm 30 years old. We wasn't allowed. Last year you'd have heard us, so-and-so got a bike. We ain't got no. She'd be like, what? You better appreciate what you got. I'm busting my hump trying to give y'all a good life. You comparing what the next kid got? That was nipped in the bud from Jump Street. We was not allowed to compare, to contrast, none of that. Because when you start comparing, here come the devil saying, you want that, don't you? What you willing to do? Are you willing to step on others to get there? No. So my encouragement, family, is help somebody, but do it without jealousy in your heart. Do it without envious in your heart. Do it without player hating in your heart, and just help. Because when you help others, I'm telling you, you're going to go a lot further. When you work with others, there's an African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. You want to go far, go with others. Huh? If you want to go fast, go alone. You want to go far, go with others. Some of y'all going fast, but you're not going to get nowhere. You're going to crash into a wall. You got to get a team. You got to get good people around you. Surround yourself with good individuals, people that mean you well, got your best interests at heart, and y'all get to work. But we got to get rid of this mindset thinking that it affects us if we help somebody else. Like the songwriter, the philosopher Diana Ross said, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make the world a better place if you can. But we saying, no, I ain't gonna reach out and touch, because if I touch that person, then what if they take my job? Just be a blessing. You ain't got to be no activist to be a blessing. You ain't got to be no leader to be a blessing. You ain't got to be rich to be a blessing. You can take a couple dollars from your household. You can take some old canned goods. You can take some old clothes. You don't even have to have a lot of money. You ain't got to have no money. I'm speaking from experience. All you got to do is have the will and the want and go do it. This world is full of darkness. It's full of hate. And we need people who want to be game changers and change agents. I was thinking about the word. We need those individuals. So remember, are you letting people know when your job is hiring? Are you letting people know, how you got successful, you can put them on? Are you even concerned with putting people on? Are you mentioning people's names in rooms of opportunity? That's what I care about. I don't care about nothing else. People be like, oh yeah, man, I make sure if I bring your name up, I'm going to defend you. I don't care about you defending me. I want you to put me in the game. Put me on. Let them talk. Haters going to talk. But are you helping me succeed? Are you telling folks, man, I know this dude in Vegas, man, y'all should work together? Are you a y'all should work together person? I know I am. I'm constantly connecting people. I'm constantly putting people on and putting people in position to win. It's not about me boasting me, because I've struggled with these things as well. We all got to grow to go further in life. But I am encouraging somebody to say, listen, examine your heart, examine your mind, examine your spirit, and ask yourself, am I doing enough? And if I'm not, why not? Don't worry about being concerned with, because here's the thing. What God got for you, he got for you. And man can't put a period where God has placed a comma. That's why I love Trina from Grit so much. I always see her, shout out to my auntie Trina. She go to other restaurants and support. She walk in with confidence because she knows that she's not competing. Grit is not their competition. Her competition is, was we a good restaurant last week like this week? She's looking at what they're doing now. She's not looking at nobody else. So she can support. And Grits is very successful, and she's securing that, but she also wants to see all her people who got restaurants succeed. That's the spirit of people I like to be around. Shout out to my auntie Trina again. Are you trying to collaborate, or are you in competition? I pray that you have the spirit of collaboration. I pray that you understand that we should be dwelling together in unity, not dwelling together in haterade, not dwelling together in bitterness, because you will not succeed with the type of spirit. God can't bless you. He can't put roses around weeds. Envy is a weed. Jealousy is a weed. Player hating is a weed. But when you have the spirit to want to work with others, you will go far. God bless you.